country you're from, you'll probably find that American or that Chamber of Commerce here and vice versa. Okay, so utilize that. Let me jump to one part on here that's specific for my foreign students that are interested in working in the U.S. So on Going Global, they have this tab up here called H-1B visas, and what I suggest with Going Global is making an account. You can personalize this site, and so you can save tabs, you can save different resources, you can set up an automated job search agent, and it'll send you jobs. You can look for jobs in your native language on here, different countries. So for both American and foreign students, this site really has it all. So it just crawls the web and looks for different jobs, right? One cool thing I like about the visa thing in terms of H-1B visas, it's going to be very important for your search strategy. Like I said before, don't use an approach where you just spread attack. You're like, man, I'm applying to 20 or 30 jobs a week. Insanity. Plus, it takes a lot of time, and you'll get demotivated. Because when you start sending that many applications, you're not going to get 20 responses, 20 positive responses to 20 applications a week. So you might just get some rejections, you might get a black hole where you hear nothing, and then you start getting frustrated. So that's why I advocate talking to people, networking. Now in the US, the American networking strategy is what you're going to have to use. Now I can send you information on that because a lot of times people, they don't really understand what I mean when I say the American networking strategy, because they'll say, yeah, but we wouldn't do that in my country. But I'm saying, but yeah, here you have to do it because this is how you get the job. But then I say, well, let's dig a little deeper. Let's define what networking is, because a lot of times people have the wrong definition of networking. So who can explain to me, what do I mean when I say networking? Anybody, just take a stab at it. Don't worry about being right or wrong. It's just getting the right, making it get on the same page. Right.
Having a discussion or a conversation with somebody and finding out how you can help each other.
Bingo. Okay, what else? Somebody else, just say what you're thinking. Don't worry about if I say bingo or not, but just, I want to hear what you've always thought networking was. Right.
So having a conversation with someone, but more to have maybe information about the company he or she is working, or more information about if they are hiring or not.
Okay, so you had me all up to the last part. Because here's the thing, you will find that out in the context of the networking relationship, but you don't go in with that being the first objective, right? But you'll find that out in the context, right? In the context of just building that relationship. Somebody else, what have you always thought about networking in the U.S. context? Right.
I mean, usually when I'm networking, my first goal is not like, oh, what can I get from this person, or like, who do they work for, who do they know? It's more just getting to know them as an individual, and then if opportunities arise out of that, it's good, but if not, just like, I don't feel like you can just make relationships based off of wanting something.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what type of opportunities can come out of networking? Anybody?
Well, so for example, like, I'm really close friends with the people that own all the Jasmine restaurants, and I met her through school, and then I went to her wedding in Morocco recently. Like, that's something that never would have happened had I not met her.
Okay.
But I'm not like seeking a job from her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Good point. Somebody else. What else can come out of a networking relationship? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, adding to your palette of discovery, so like not necessarily if someone matches like your professional like background, but adds more value to you as an individual, whether it be professional. They may have had some kind of experiences that have may like cast a shadow on like who the type of person you want to be outside of your life experience.
I like that. Okay.
Sometimes it's just like very informal also. Like I had a friend in school whose father used to work as an interior designer and then he ended up designing a house. I mean, it can be like very informal also, but then it's better to know that and not know anything.
Yeah. All of the above. Anybody else? I mean, that you guys are spot on. Anybody else? Like, what have you always thought about what networking means? Okay. So if you don't have, if you're thinking something but you don't want to say it, everything they said is networking. Now notice, nobody talked about, oh, it's just to get a job. Or it's just meeting, connecting one time and never following back up. Applying to a job, being connected, letting somebody know that you applied to the job. That's not networking. Right? Networking is a transformational process, not a transaction. So a transaction is just when you just meet somebody just for the purpose of trying to get a job. That's not going to work because you don't know the person doesn't know you. When you invest in a relationship, you say, look, this person is in the field that I'm interested in. And I would love to talk to them just to get advice. tips, information, learn about their company, learn about choices they made. I want to get them to help me figure out what I can do better to achieve my goal, right? So you're not trying to use them just to get my job. You're trying to use them, like you said, for development, professional development, help you to understand, clarify your goals better. It is a mutual relationship. It's not this person's here and you're there. It is a mutually beneficial relationship. So you add value to the network too. So you should, once you start gaining the person's trust and talking with them, there should be things you should share with them too. If you really learn about them, it may be something that you can help them with. So you learn about this person's job. Imagine this person works for, I don't know, Hermes, and they're like some marketing director there. And you're really interested in working in marketing for Hermes. And imagine you taking your marketing classes now, and you guys go over some cool case, or you learn some cool technique in marketing or something with data analytics, and you say, man, this person would probably like that. Let me share that article with them. Hey, just based on that conversation we had a few weeks ago, I thought you might like this article. Now you've added value to the network. And now this person is looking at you like, man, thank you. Thank you for thinking about me. That shows me that you really listen to me. Like you really are interested in me as a professional, as a person. You're not even asking about a job. Now, when you do this, continue this type of relationship building, it's strategic because you have to have what's important in networking is the follow-up. Most people are terrible with follow-up. So people would tell me, I say, hey, what's your networking strategy? Oh, I connected with this guy 6 months ago. When's the last time you talked to him? 6 months ago. Is that networking? Like, that is not networking. The person doesn't know you. If it's just one interaction, would you feel comfortable, or would you think that person would feel comfortable even referring you to someone else in their network or making you aware of a possible job opportunity? Like, they wouldn't know you. If you have a follow-up strategy where you say, hey, here's where we come back to my project management person over here. I can't remember, Megan? Okay. So then you set up something on Google Calendar or some type of process where you say, look, every 3 to 4 weeks, I'm going to follow up with this person. And I'm just going to check in, let them know how I'm doing, let them know how I'm progressing in the program, let them know how much more awareness I have about my career, sharing information with them. You do that over a 6-month process. What have you created? You created a relationship. So now when you come back to the person and say, hey, thank you so much for all this, information you share with me. Man, over the past 6 months, I really have, clarified my career objectives a lot more. I understand, different ways I can add value to a company. What do you suggest I do if I want to work for a mess? Now, that's a different question than asking about a job, right? What's the difference? Think about it. Now I ask the person, hey, what do you think I should do? Or what do you suggest I do if I would like to work for a mess? How is it different than asking about jobs? You're putting the person in a position to help you. Because you're just asking, hey, what do they suggest we do? You're not asking them to find your job. You're not asking them, are there any jobs at the company? Are there any openings? You're just saying, hey, I'm really interested now in working for a mess or pursuing an opportunity with a mess. What do you suggest I do? Now, if you built the relationship right, the person would tell you, well, look, we have an employee referral program. You can send your resume to me. I'll get it to the right person. Or, hey, apply online, but put my name in that little box where it says employee referral. Or, I don't know, you're interested in working for a mess. Well, look, let me connect you with XYZ person, and I'll take your resume over there myself, put in a good word, because you built a relationship. If you don't build a relationship, what are people going to say when you ask that question? What are they going to say? Think about it now. If you don't have a relationship built with somebody, and the first thing that comes out, you're like, hey, I'm interested in working here. What do you suggest I do? What do you suggest? What are they going to say?
Very basic stuff.
Apply.
They're going to say, okay, yeah, apply online. If you hear that, that's the kiss of death. Think about it. Because they just say, well, just apply online. You're like, but damn, everybody does that. Like, I don't want to just do what everybody else does. Where's the differentiation in that? Like, I didn't have to build a relationship, just apply online. Right? You see the difference? When you build a relationship, so much more comes out of it. So you may discover that you don't want to work for a mess. You may never even ask that question. Or during the relationship building, you may ask the person, hey, who else do you suggest I talk to if I want to know how XYZ industry works? I'm interested in whatever, Mercedes or any number of industries that may be in luxury or not. And they may say, well, I know somebody who works in this, I can introduce you, because now you've gained their confidence. So now one contact has become two. So referrals are just as powerful, because you don't know where the networking leads to so many value-adding things. Like you said, that somebody designed a house. What did you say? You said somebody designed a house?
Warehouse.
A what? Oh, warehouse. Okay, that's value-added. That's business. And so networking is something that you use on the job. Like, I use it all the time to save the company money, make money. I mean, think about it. Referrals are very powerful. Companies, if you guys have been in your marketing, like, it's all about referrals. It costs a lot of money to acquire a new customer. It costs a lot of money. So word of mouth, networking, building relationships with your customers and clients, that's how companies make money. If you demonstrate you can do that, they're gonna say, hey, this person, I like this person. They really understand how business works. It works. It is a business practice. You start figuring out, how can I add value to this person? How can I maintain this relationship? It's mutually beneficial. People come back to you. People refer you. People, open doors for you. Okay? So think of it as a business process and maintaining your career awareness, your professional awareness, and even your personal development. Okay? So with this H-1B visa thing, I want to just touch on real quick. For my foreign students who want to work in the States, you can search for companies that have sponsored visas before, and what that would do is just help you to figure out which companies to target for possible OPT work, okay? So this is how you use the strategy. You say, look, I can approach any company, but let me approach companies who have a history of applying for H-1Bs, because at least I know that they are open to foreign talent, okay? So this is just to help you guys figure out, a way to cut down on your job search. So what is a company that my foreign students would be interested in working for in the United States?